All right, it's movie review time again, and today I'm going to take a step back in time to 2018 and review The Nun, which is rated R. And The Nun takes place in what is now basically known as the Conjuring universe. It is, of course, another one of James Wan's. I think he was producer and a story credit on this. And, of course, he works with Blumhouse a lot. And, is very, very prolific recently with horror and thriller type movies. And so if you know about the Conjuring universe, it has a lot to do with exorcisms and things of that nature. So in very short terms, it tells the story of a priest and a lady who was working to become a nun. I'm not sure of the correct terminology, but she's just below being a full-fledged nun, and they're sent by the Vatican to Romania to investigate, I think the proper terms is a nunnery, where, of course, there's some evil things going on, and, of course, they encounter this ancient evil in this trip there, and it's the story of that. So, in terms of, like, the feel of the movie, it definitely has a lot of dark tones, and I'm talking about the way it's filmed. It feels creepy a lot of times. There are a lot of attempts at jump scares, and I've said this before, I don't jump at most of those. There's a couple of times I jumped just a little, but, there was a lot of attempts. Most of it didn't work for me, but I'm not saying it won't work for somebody else. It can be a pretty scary movie. Definitely is a creepy movie for sure. The actors, I think they do okay in their roles. It's a decent movie. I mean, it's not horrible. It's not great. In terms of horror movies, it probably is at least creepier in tone than some horror movies are. And it does, like I said, with the setting, try and get that tone down. So if you haven't seen it, if you've seen any of the Conjuring movies, or if you haven't seen this, or you're looking for a horror movie that you haven't seen, I would recommend giving it a try. It is streaming now on HBO Max. That's where I watched it. So it's a decent little horror movie. I would give it 3.5 out of 5 stars.